Alright, I think we're good to go. How we doing? So apparently, this is last week's seed on the subreddit, and apparently they just posted the newest seed like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, so I just missed it, so I'm not going to be able to submit for this week, but we're going to run it anyways, and we're going to see how we do. So I still haven't looked, so I have no idea what anybody's done. I gave thought to running the current one, but I figure I might as well run last week's and, well, now last week's, and kind of see how it goes. Yeah, that's true. We don't know when exactly to be posted. I feel like it's been Tuesdays the last couple anyways. But beyond that, I mean, I feel like it used to be like Wednesdays at some point, and then it switched to Mondays, and it's kind of been all over the place. Alright, we'll get this started. It's gonna be a good one. I can feel it. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. That's not bad. Couple crystals. I like that. That's a good get. That's even better. Great luck with the drops early. An early mitt or glove too. Alright. Not bad. We get some bombs, we get some magic, we get the gloves. They grab another set of bombs off of this poultry coming up too. I have a feeling this is either going to go really, really well or really, really poorly, and I don't think there's going to be an in-between. Like I'm talking like 1:30 or 2 hours. I don't think it'll be in between that. I don't know why, it's just a feeling. That's an ice rod. Alright, so this sucks. So we might need that if Turtle Rock is a crystal. Which I kind of hope it's not, but there's, what, 2 pendants in the Dark World? But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Alright, let's see what the village has in store for us. If I ever get time, I want to run a stream a cross keys seed. Just because I want to torture myself and anybody else that happens to be watching. Early stick too, that's good. And a hook shot. Haven't done a cross keys in a while. Yeah, it's... I don't know, I've only done a handful of them, but... they're... something I want to get better at. I don't think it's gonna make it. Oh, it did. Alright, good. Yeah, cross keys is something I want to get better at. Particularly the routing of it. Big money. Cool, cool. But I've been watching some of the main tournament. I think they do, I think it's like all dungeons cross keys, which is kind of cool. But just seeing some of the things some of those runners can do, it's pretty cool kind of seeing how they route things. Alright, I don't have a bottle yet, so I can't go to Sick Kid and get his thing, his item. Interesting. Very interesting. Lamp on library ledge. So we need boots to get lamp. Do a quick check on back of escape before I head down south. Alright, the 2 items, shields, whatever. Whoop, don't delete. That would have been bad. So boots would be required for that ice rod as well. But I think we would need the boots first to get that lamp. Because I think lamp is logically required for Agate 1, the tower climb. I don't think you can get through that with the fire rod. I don't think every room has a lightable torch, but I really don't look for that, so I don't remember. And I've been trying to work on dark rooms, but that's not one that I've worked on. Oh, what am I doing? I tried to hug the bottom wall and I hugged myself right out. was this worth? If you like rupees, it is. Done it a couple times. I've never done it. I've seen people do it. I've never done it. I've never even thought about doing it. I can check the stun prize, actually. Well, 20 bucks. That's actually not an awful prize. And Zora is in Logic with the glove. So I could go there. That's fair. I mean, Logic and Open versus Logic and Cross Keys is vastly different, as you know. I mean, I don't think you need the lamp to get the... Oh, you need the lamp to get, I guess, the... Ooh, that's nice. You know, I don't have the Moon Pearl, so I don't want a fake flipper just yet. Gonna do the front of escape. There's potentially 3 items there. Really want to find the bow before I go over to Eastern. Yeah, non-open seed, I'd be more inclined to at least get 2 items in Aga Tower. It's that first maze room. I can kind of get by. But the rest of the tower, I don't know that I would want to do some of that. I missed it. Alright, so item in Dark Cross guaranteed. So there'll be 2 more items down here. I don't know that I'm going to go to Dark Cross. There's just too many other spots to check. And without the fire rod, it's not in Logic anyways. Yeah, because Eastern area is open, Zora is open. I could sequence break up to Death Mountain and get a lot of stuff done. It actually probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Ah, damn it. Actually, this will work out. I'll probably pop the key on the way to the door. There we go. Yeah, you know what? That puts Mountain in Logic. And I can turn in the bottle. That's it, kid. So that gives me access to all of Light World Death Mountain with that hook shot and mirror. I usually don't go into the escape, cast the front of escape this early. So that actually worked out, because that would have been a while before I normally would get in there. Like, I would have gone to Eastern first. I probably would have done this bottle check first. So I got lucky that I kind of deviated from what I usually do. Okay, Now I could do all the flippers checks too. Oh, where am I going? Need my autologic old man. I think that was the first dark room I ever learned, was that one. Alright, I'm not supposed to have those 10 arrows. Those are boots locked arrows. Do I dip into Hera? That's the real question. Thinking not. Not yet. Oh, there's my boots. So, another good call coming up here. Alright, let's see. Do we need to do... yes, we do. Aga required. TR is a crystal. Thieves Town is a 5/6. Ice Palace is a 5/6. Green Pendant Skull Woods. Okay. So now we know we need to do Aga. So that's good to know. With the boots now, I think I'm gonna hop in here. Before I check out the eastern half. Alright. Let's see if I can get this set up. That looks good. Bingo. Alright, with the boots I can just drop down. I can bonk back after I hook across. Didn't want to see that. So we want both items. Alright, there's one. Only 4 hearts. I kind of want to wait. I mean, I could have grabbed a heart up here, I guess. Ooh, I thought that might have been too low for a second. Nope. Where are you? Come on. Where are you going? There we go. That's what, 3, I think? Yeah, alright. Now for the fun one. Get him with a poke. Give me an item. We got an item. Alright, so we got both items out of here. Don't know if the blue cane will be needed, but I don't mind having it. Alright, now back to our regularly scheduled mountain climb. I'd really like to find a bow so I can take care of Eastern. Well, lots of ammo for said bow. Alright, book is interesting. Well, because that means that with that lamp in the library, we can get through desert. So that might be the play. What's up here? Rupees. Yeah, kind of going back to dark rooms. The next one that I'm really trying to get through is Mire. Particularly the first, like the first basement room where you have to put the Samaria block down on the switch to open the door. That's the one I'm most interested in learning at this point. Because the rest of the rooms I think I can get through. But finding the block, I need to find a reliable strat for that. And as of now, I found some that kind of work, but I'm not very consistent with it. Yeah, the hard part for me is figuring it out. That's the part I'm having an issue with. I have some setups that I have tried, and it's been inconsistent, which is, I know, a me thing. I just need to work on it and a little practice. But pod, I think I can get through reasonably well. TR, I can get through the maze fine. What else is a dark room? Eastern I can do. And I'm intentionally leaving out Aga Tower because that just... no. No, thank you. Yeah, don't dash down. Don't be afraid. This is going to be a fun Moldorm fight, let me tell you. With Fighter Sword. Alright, that's first item, and it's Ether, which is nice. So big key... oh, where am I going? What am I doing? Big key's on the torch. It's a 50-50, which means I could just go right to the boss, but I don't want to have to come back. I think it only makes sense the 50-50 play of leaving an item in the front, potentially, is if they're on the right side. Well, okay. So we know we need that, and that's good. That'll actually make this boss very much easier. So, nice. And I need to remember to check, what's his name? Agnes Cave. On the way out. Then I think we end up doing the flipper checks. I think that's the next move. Because we're still 2 items away from Dark World. And I think 1 item away from... Oh no, we can do... Because we have the cape, we can do Agate Tower. I want to give myself 1 extra shot with this fire rod. Oh, we've just wasted all of them. Nicely done. Alright, I just wanted to get to a point where I got down to 1. They went down quick. Again. Alright, so outside of missing the fire rod shots, it was fine. So, crystal down. Yeah, so we can get through Agate Tower, and Fighter Sword is not the greatest. I mean, I've got to do it at some point. It just... I really only need it for that ice rod. I mean, I might need it to get into Dark World, actually. But that, at this point, might be... kind of a last location for Light World. So I think I'll do all the flippers checks now. I have more items than I thought. I thought that flute was going to be much closer to where I started. Give the island item a quick check here. It's a bunch of money. Probably not gonna get that. What do you got from me, sir? More money. Alright, let's see how badly we're gonna get scammed. Well, in about a minute, I'd say. Oh, there's my bow. There's the bow. So, now I can get Eastern done in 1 shot. Bombos, I'm gonna pick that up. I don't know if we'll need it, but we might need it. You know what, just because. Alright, so now we can take care of Eastern Palace. I actually have a decent amount of items for not having Dark World access. Actually, I guess I have Dark World access. I just have to beat Aga Tower. Get through, there we go. Okay. Would have made that Landmo fight a little bit easier, but no harm, no foul. Move! Dang it. I don't know why I got stuck on him, but I did. After this, we might be forced into going into Aga Tower. Depending on what we find in here. Because we need the Moon Pearl and then either another glove or a hammer. Preferably the hammer, if I'm being picky. I like having sword beams for this room. Just for... Oh, I did do it. Alright. I threw it down instead of right. Alright, that's one item. Okay. If that was an item, I was gonna consider leaving the big key chest and just going right to the boss. But well, it was an item. It would have been bothering me for a while. So it is looking more and more like Aga's required, not only for the Ice Rod, but also to get into Dark World. Because there's only one item here, there's Dark Cross, and then Aga. So unless these are both Pearl and Hammer/Glove, it's looking like it was double required Aga 1. Let's see if we can get the quick kill. My execution hasn't been great. Although we might be in business here. Yes, sir. Alright. Did I miss an item? Oh, I never went to the right. I did miss an item. I never got... What's this in vanilla? The map? I never got this item. You don't need it in the vanilla game, I don't think, but... There's an item here, so I might need it. Yep. I needed that one. Boy, did I need that one. Alright, yeah, very important. Definitely needed that one. That would have been terrible if I had forgotten that. That sword also opened up the ether tablet, but since I have to do Aga anyways, I might as well just do it, get it done, get into Dark World that way. Alright, so it was not worth, but just peace of mind. Actually, I don't even need the cape anymore. Oh, I thought that might have been too early. Ooh, I meant to throw that down, not diagonal. I hit that bat, though. What? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just a little bit rusty on some of this execution. Just a bit. But not unexpected. All things considered, I haven't run a ton of seeds. I have a red potion though, so... I don't think I'll need the money, but just in case. There's a heart somewhere right here? Yeah, alright. It's a me thing, I think. But I just like getting through that room without alerting any of the guards. Makes me feel like I'm running optimally. Even though it's pretty random. Couldn't remember if I did that before or not. That's one. How many blue balls are we gonna get? 2. We're off to a great start. Oh, good. Alright, so we are 3 blue balls. Still 3. Still 3. Alright, this is better. Okay, so it's just gonna be 3, I think. Yep, alright. That works. I'm gonna skip pod for now, even though the hammer's probably in there. So we'll check catfish, and then we'll go over to... Oh, wait, I don't have the mitts. So we'll have to go across North Dark World to get to Village of Outcasts. We can actually pick up the ice rod on the way. We have a chance of being able to full clear thieves without that hammer. Oh, we can get into all this stuff. Oh, well, there's the hammer. So we can now clear what, 3 crystal dungeons? Ah, I thought I was gonna bonk there. But yeah, we can clear pod, we can clear swamp, we can clear thieves. So then what else do we need? We need the mitts for TR. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I'm only on 6 hearts. So what else do we need? Ice. We need the mitts. I think we just need the mitts. I think we're mitts from Go mode, which is not something I don't think that happens too often, at least not to me. Oh, and potentially what medallion if we need Quake to get into what's it called? I'm not gonna get it. I do like a blue potion, but I'm not gonna get it. Alright, we're gonna dip the front of Skull. Yeah, I think... Oh, I meant to grab the ice rod. I'll have to get it afterwards. Just a quick check through the front here. See if we can pick up an item. This is when they're all in the back, but... I think this has to be a small key at this point. Yeah. Alright, let's go get the ice rod before I forget. And then we'll go into do thieves. Actually, we don't have to do thieves. Let's go do pod. Just for density. Yeah, if we don't need Quake, I think we're just myths to go. And once we get the myths, I'm probably going to make a beeline up just to see if we need Quake. But for now, we're just going to take care of some crystal dungeons. Alright, so we're bow locked. That's fun. Go. So that's 2 small keys. Item, I'm gonna... I'll get those 2 at the end. If I have to come back in, it's probably only 1 item. If it's an item at all, they could be... you know what, I should check. Because if that's the big key, I'm gonna need it. Just in case it's the big key. In one of these 2. One of them has to be a small key, but the other one The other one could be a big key. Unless it has to be 2 small keys, which I guess it could. Yeah, alright. So I really didn't need to get... Oh, that's right, because I skipped a key there. So I didn't need to get either of those. The way I did it. I could have skipped them both. No need for the hammer, yump. Alright, so I think that means that Harmless Hallway... Well, this could be a small key. If this is a small key, then we do Hellway. If not, we don't. Okay. Well, we didn't have to. So the big key's in the maze, because I don't think I have that yet. Yep, there it is. So there should be items the rest of the way. So this is where all the hearts are. This is where I build my number of hearts up. No red cane. Oh, I need red cane, actually. That's another item I need. So, mitts, red cane. Potentially quake. But I think that's it. So I think after this we do swamp. And check Hype Cave. And then we can run our way over to Thieves Town. That was a pretty clean room, actually. Yeah, I think from here we do Swamp, and then route over World Ways into Village of Outcasts, take care of Thieves Town, and then go up into Skull Woods if we have to. So that's Green Pendant. So we can get 3 items there. We can check Pedestal, just in case. I mean, is Ped anything? It can't be Samaria, because we need it for Meyer. Well, there's the mitts. So... that opens up ice. If I want to bomb jump my way around. Alright, so we got options. It's just what order do we want to do these things? I still think we do Swamp next. Alright, let's see what's in here. If we find red cane in here, I might make a quick detour up to... Oh boy. Oh boy. So there's a chance that we're in go mode. I'm gonna go take a look. Because that'll change the way I route every other dungeon. Not that I want to do Master Sword the whole way through, but I will. And there's some checks we can make on the way up. Like I said, we'd be looking for another sword, we'd be looking for potentially Quake. So we're on what, 10 hearts? So I'll check Hookshot Cave first. Oh, this is the other shield. Perfect. Oh, that just made everything way easier. Alright, let's see if we're in go mode. Yep. I believe we are. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Alright, so... Go mode under an hour. We just have 5 dungeons to clear. Right, because we can finish this, we can finish Ice, we can finish Swamp, we can finish... TR, and Thieves Town. Oh no, we cleared 3, so we only need these 4. Got it. So yeah, this, and then we can go mode Ice, Swamp, and Thieves. Hell, we can go mode this too. But this one, even in go mode, you could end up clearing everything. It's very possible. I think to not... We can... I think if we get all keys in the first 4, like 3 smalls and a big, I think we can skip Lava Chest and potentially Laser Bridge. Oh, I let go too early. Alright, so this was... I had a feeling it was going to be one or the other, and it was pretty jetty. Oh no! Good time for a refill. Yes, you didn't even need to get into any of the pendant dungeons. Because that blue cane is not required for anything. And I think I need I haven't seen the big key yet, so I think it's in here. I think it has to be in here. Yeah. This is what I mean. Like, you can be in go mode and still have to clear everything. Yeah, thank you on the recovery, Emok. Just wasn't quick enough on those blue spikes. You know what? I want to check the big chest. Go on TR with bad key placement. Yeah, it's a lot like Mire too. I think Mire gets a lot of that too. When you don't need a God Mire, it shows up, but when you're looking for an item, you get big key every time. Alright, I like checking that, because we're gonna need that small key. And I did not want to have to come back. Now, if this is a small key, we could skip. No, I was gonna say we could have skipped Laser Bridge, but we've got to go through it. At least partially. See, I never found powder either. Well, not yet. So I'm gonna take a couple of hits here. Oh, oh, I did say I didn't find powder, and there it is. Alright, that's pretty good. Just for the safeties. That's so true. That's, I think I've said it like with 3 or 4 items. I say, at least I remember powder, I remember red cane. Hammer, I think I mentioned right before. I found it in, Oh, I thought I got the last hit on that, Firehead. Alright. Yeah, and I know I mentioned wanting to find Bo before doing Eastern, but that... I don't think that counts, because I said that for a while. But I think it's legitimately 3 times. Which is a lot. But I think 3 times that I mentioned an item and then it came in shortly thereafter. So the question is, what order do I want to do these dungeons? I think I'll do Thieves next. Then we'll do Ice and Swamp in some order. those should be quick because you don't have to get the big key for those. It's a rare seed when I don't do anything in Village of Outcasts either. Oh, they got Casino Night Zone. That's pretty cool. So I really just need the big key. Well, I'll take those. Never gonna turn those down. Is it a vanilla big key? No. This is another dungeon where you basically have to do not everything in Go mode, but most things. You still have to go up, you still have to bomb the floor in the attic. You still have to go down to the basement to pick up blind. You really just can skip the chests and you can skip the big chest. But, I mean, I might as well pick up the chests that are literally on the way. You know, because who doesn't want a map to this place? I bet there was some really fast times with this seed. I bet there was some times in the, like, I'd say, like, just north of an hour. I don't think anyone would sub an hour this, but maybe. But I feel like I'm usually, like, 20-ish minutes behind whoever wins. Yeah, and the chests that check your map and compass, you know? But I've Tempered Sword, I have Silvers. The only thing I'd really be looking for is half magic. This is another thing I should probably try to learn is the script for this blind fight. Because it's not a hard thing to get. I just haven't gotten it. And I don't know why. Because I feel like I'm doing what I need to. At least on the first phase, but then it just all goes to hell. Yeah, optimally for me is like only taking like 3 hits. That's an optimal blind fight for me. Alright, so we'll do Swamp. We'll do Ice. Let me make sure. Swamp and Ice. Yeah, okay. I've mismarked things in the past, and I really wouldn't want to have done that on this. But yeah, never went into Mire, never did anything in Village of Outcasts. There could be some pretty quick times on this, I'm guessing. Like, I'm thinking, like, just over an hour. For the best time on this one. Actually, I don't even need to get that. I can just skip everything. Skip it all. So I'll grab the chests in the back because they're on the way, but only because they're on the way. I almost didn't go into Hookshot Cave either. I almost went right to TR. Which means I never would have got that Tempered Sword. So I'm glad I checked that, because that's made everything much easier. Let's go over here. Let's see if I can get this. Ooh, I got a little lucky on that because I didn't mean to have my sword out. Alright, so we just have Ice Palace left. And we can just breeze through that. And then we're off to GT. I can get out that way. I couldn't remember. As I'm mirroring, I was like, I don't think I can get to the lake that way. But I can. Yeah, the only thing I would really be looking for, I think, is half magic. I think that's realistically the only thing. I mean, Gold Sword would be nice, but I don't need it. I can get by with Tempered. Yeah, I might as well. I'm already here. Alright, that'll actually kind of help, I think. Because now I don't need to check this. I can just go. I don't think I need another key. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, just to save a little bit of magic, we'll use Bombos, even though it is a little slower. Alright, that was a pretty good fight. Okay, so now we are GT bound. So we're going to get into GT sub 120, which is pretty good. Actually, I want to take a quick hit here, because I want to grab a blue potion. Just in case. But with powder and silvers, I should be fine. Well, as long as I don't, you know, do that too many times. So where was that bottle that we saw? Oh, it was on Bumper Ledge. It had a bottle with blue goo. But it's a little out of the way. I don't want to jinx myself, but I got an outside shot at a sub 130 here. Which is really good. For me, anyways. So we'll get in at like 119, maybe a little earlier than that. So depending on how kind the big key is. Maybe, we'll see. We shall see. Alright, Bob lives. I kinda hope we don't see him, though. Alright, is it over here? Hope room? Nope. Bomb room. Wasn't sure I was gonna make that one. This is where half magic would come in clutch. I don't know where there's a refill. Alright. Empty bottle that essentially does nothing for me. I don't think I need a ton of magic anyways. At least not until I get most of the way up the climb. Alright, so it's not a kind big key, but considering the rest of the seed's been pretty kind, it's not the worst thing. Yeah. Fine. Alright. Hi, Bob. Bye, Bob. Bob's chest with the big key. Oh. There's a little bit of magic. Although I wouldn't hate magic for the second room of the gauntlet. I'm gonna grab, so I'll do the pit stop here. I'd forgotten about that room until I came in here. But yeah, this room I like to use ether. It's just quicker. Alright, that wasn't the worst room. Alright, can we get the one cycle? Yes. I'll get a full magic in a little bit. Up. Got it on the second try. Alright, I think we have just enough to hit 4 shots. Although I'm not going to get my... Crap! That wasn't quick enough. But this will let me get the refill with the powder. Oh. Right here. Just because I'm curious. I really wouldn't hate half magic. That was pretty kind of you, Moldorm 2. So sub 130 is going to be tough at this point. At least in the real time. In-game time, I still have a shot. I would need some pretty kind AGA 1, AGA 2 patterns here. That's not the worst. Double. That the triple. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So outside chance at the 130. Need a pretty clean Ganon fight for that to happen. And no teleporting. I think that's enough. One more for good measure. Okay. So we're still gonna go for the torch glitch. Didn't get it. Oof. Alright, let's just use it now. Oh no. Not the cleanest fight, but it's over, and that's still a pretty good time. But I'm guessing somebody's going to be in the low 1 hour range. $23 seconds off of that 130, but we'll take it. That's pretty quick. That's pretty good. Let's see what these times were. See how we would have fared. You were a 138, alright. Oh, winning time was 120. That's 5 sub 130 times. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I was as close to the top time as I was. As I'm usually about 20 minutes behind. Oh, your first bow was in Thieves, so you didn't go to do the Zora checks. So you must have done the Aga play early then. Earlier than me, anyways. Actually, way earlier than me, because I think I did Zora, then I went into Eastern, then I did the Aga play. Yeah. Yep. Let's say that getting that bow in Waterfall Cave opened up a lot, and I didn't have to really walk around anywhere. The only walking I really had to do in Dark World was the first like the first go around up to North Dark World. And that's where I got the hammer. And then once I got the hammer, it was just kind of follow the breadcrumbs. I don't think I did too much overworld once I did that. Oh, you never did Hookshot? Yeah, I don't blame you for not doing Hookshot Cave. I really don't, because by the time you had gotten everything you needed, you really, like, I almost didn't go in. Even with Master Sword, I almost didn't go in. I just happened to check it because I didn't know if we needed Quake, which I guess I was about to check, but I was still looking. I wouldn't have minded another sword. At the time, I wouldn't have minded silvers, half magic. Like, there are still items that I could have used. Even if it wasn't like a go mode. You know, even if I wasn't go mode, I could have used them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I didn't know if I needed Quake or not. But I guess my point is, if I had gone to check that first, realized it wasn't Quake and I was in go mode, I might not have gone in. But all in all, that's... Yeah, yeah, because mitts were on Helmasaur, I think, right? Pretty sure they were deep in pod. I think they were on Helmasaur. So if you didn't do pod, you were, I mean, you could do thieves, you could do pod, you could do swamp, and if you do pod last, yeah, because I could see a scenario where you do thieves, go up into um, take care of Skull Woods for Green Pendant before you go over to pod, so you can turn that in on your way. I could absolutely see that happening. But yeah, then you take care of the Crystal Dungeon, you take care of uh, Swamp and Pod. So that makes sense. I totally get that. So 128.51. That's one of my better times, at least recently. Had a lot of times in like the 140, 150 range. This is a good time. This was, like I said, I had a feeling it's either going to be kind of a jetty seed or a slog. I'm glad it was a jet seed. Dig game had the other sword. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do any of the Village of Outcasts. I didn't do any of the Smith Chain. I didn't do any of the tablets. I didn't do anything in Mire. There was a lot of things I didn't even touch. Had to look at your VOD. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check out your VOD because I'd be interested to see how you routed it because I think it really came down to me getting the hammer. And once I got the hammer, I knew I don't know, I had a feeling I just went to pod just for density. It had 5 items versus 4 in thieves, which was the other thing I was considering because I was already basically over there. How quick I went to pod after finding a bow? Yeah, yeah, because I got the bow in Waterfall Cave. Then I did Eastern just to clear that up, but that got me the Moon Pearl. Thankfully, I didn't forget that. Although, had I done it the first time, I might have sub 130. Now that I think about it, that was potentially about a 20-second time loss. So, but yeah, once I did Eastern, then I did Aga 1, which got me into Dark World, which got me the hammer, and that opened up everything really. Well, it opened up pod fully, and then they got the mitts, and that opened basically everything up. So that's just one of those. I mean, at the time, I had 3 options. Well, 2.5 options. Swamp technically isn't in logic without the hammer, but between thieves and pod, I just picked pod, and it ended up being the right play. In game time sub 130, yeah. I mean, anytime I can get any kind of sub 130 on an open seed, I will take it. Absolutely, I'm not upset at all. So I was about a little over 8 minutes behind the top time, so that's a win for me. But within 10 minutes of the top time, I did something right. There's some pretty good runners that run these seeds. All right, that's I think gonna do it for me. Um, I appreciate you hanging out, especially after you ran your seed. Yeah, we'll chat soon. We definitely have to set up some kind of multi-world or co-op or something. We've got to get something going soon. Is it maybe Saturday? I don't know what my Saturday looks like. I know Sunday I'm not around, but I might have some time on Saturday potentially. But we'll talk. All right, so that'll do it. Pretty good time, pretty good seed. Appreciate you hanging out, and I will talk to you later. Hopefully for either a co-op or the next week's seed, this week's seed, the current seed. We'll say that. All right, that'll do it. Take care. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.